I just started recording. Anyways, ranked is so bullshit now.
It kind of is.
It's not even kind of. It just is.
Yeah,
There's one
sprayers.
place.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You have Midas's Gilded Eye Drum Gun, a spray gun. You have the Collateral Damage AR, a spray gun. You have the Heisted Accelerant Hollow Twister, a spray gun. And you have Brutus's minigun, the ultimate spray gun. And then you
And
have
guess
some of the
what?
most trash shotguns of all time.
These dick riders are dick riding the shit out of the minigun.
Sub-Zero's combat kit for damage, when clearly it's supposed to be used for mainly mobility.
But no, these dumbass kids just spray with the fucking. Like, what the fuck?
They spray with the minigun, they spray with the collateral, they mash with the two melee items, they run with the rocket drill, and whenever someone gets the medallion, it's most likely a scaredy cat who just managed to kill someone early off spawn. Land over here.
Man, what the fuck?
Just the most stupid thing ever.
Like, no, we're not gonna quit playing Fortnite. It's just, we're probably gonna quit playing fucking Ranked.
Ranked is... The only time I'll ever play Ranked is if the meta at the start of the season is actually good.
Exactly, like.
I'll play like one or two games of VR like at the start of the season or the new season, like every new season or chapter, and then try to figure out the best loadouts, weapons, drop spots, and all that, and then I'll hop into Ranked and see how well it can get me into a higher rank.
I'm also starting to think Chapter 6 is gonna be, like, very short. I'm
Yeah,
starting to think that.
the next season's only 35 days long. It's Star Wars themed too.
Can I be real, though? Who the fuck actually acts to that?
A lot of people actually.
Look, Baxter.
There. I can buy you a weapon. I have 2,500 gold. And then we're gonna come back by the rift launcher.
I don't know.
But either way, Ranked is running awful. People are saying the game is dying, and it is.
It very much is.
Here, there's an outlaw. Or, yeah, never mind. Here, I bought you a strike burst. Here. Some of that and that. And also shotgun ammo. Here.
They're not gonna make a living off of fucking collapse.
They're not, and even if they try to make a living off of collabs, it depends on what collab it is. Like, if it's a collab people have asked for, or like to see over and over again, like Star Wars for May the 4th, then absolutely keep doing it. But if people didn't ask for Big Hero 6 in the Battle Pass last season, what's the point in having it?
I actually kind of asked for it.
Yeah, well, they didn't really even give Baymax any, like, real mythic. Like, they could have gave him, like, a special version of the Stark Industries jetpack.
Just like their own version.
Exactly. And then call it, like, Baymax's, like jetpack or something, or, like, flight gauntlets, or whatever.
Either way, I do appreciate Baymax coming to the game.
But when it comes to ranked with those collab items or overpowered mythics, it just gets really annoying and really dry. It dies out quickly, and it isn't worth. It's almost not worth, like,
I could suck
playing
my
the game
own
at that
dick,
point.
and I would still be happier than playing this game. At least ranked.
At least when it comes to collabs and ranked, yeah. Kids fighting in the bubble, right in the third party.
Skibbity toilet for club, what the fuck?
No one asked for that.
I almost fucking quit because of it.
I felt like quitting. Someone has a baseball bat on roof.
Yeah, I know. Don't put something in
Right, weak, one shot, on roof. They're building up, they're building. They got a car, they're running. They're runners. It's fine. Get the kill on their teammates.
Who the fuck are you? Help me, bro! These dumbass kids are nowhere!
Oh my god. I'll be there in a second.
These worthless ass kids, that's why your family doesn't love them.
Really don't. But also this game, but we also
Hurry up, bro, we're reviving.
They're reviving? Okay. How close are they reviving, do you know? I'm being shot in the back!
They probably finished.
They just did, yeah. Just
Right
get
here,
filled up. Just gonna build up at box.
I want to know how you can make like suggestions and like put
They
in
open the vault too. They have vault loot. My only chance is to go
When
down
was
there.
the last time Sam was online?
Oh, fucking no.
Either way, this is about rank. Rank is some bullshit, bro.
It just is the definition of the trashiest game mode of all time.
I thought Gateway was trash, but ranked.
Here's the thing, the initial hype for ranked was fun back in chapter 4. But now that we have stuff like collab items and mythics in ranked, which some mythics should be in the game, some aren't, like Midas's drum gun is semi-balanced, the fact that it tears through medium ammo, but Brutus's minigun tears through mini ammo, but also does a lot of damage. Like, Midas's drum gun has a similar problem, but it isn't as bad. And they spray. They're bad. They're actually so bad. Oh god. Either way, BR can suck, and if ranked sucks, most of the times BR also sucks. Cause here's the thing, if you make ranked good, do you want to know something? Do you want to know something that a lot of YouTubers are saying, especially one of my favorite YouTubers, Resub? He says that if you balance out ranked, casuals are going to complain. If you balance out BR, ranked players are going to complain. It's a loop of endless back and forth disagreement from both sides. Eventually, ranked players and casual players are going to have to come to an agreement or get most casuals into ranked by making ranked easier with actual skill-based matchmaking, instead of having like bronze players that have haven't played ranked, but have like good stats. Like look into their stats and see how the players do, aside from just adding bots. That would fix the problem. For ranked.
You can
Skill-based
talk to him
matchmaking.
for a little bit. I'm gonna go find some snack.
Alright. But, for those of you who have seen my channel, you're probably like, why don't you play ranked on your channel? Because this shit happens. I died of baseball bat mashers, I died of drill spammers, I died of minigun spammers, I died to a bunch of stupid shit, and a bunch of people contest one exact drop spot because they know one mythic in particular is more overpowered than even the strongest mythic currently in the game, the Mammoth Pistol, especially the Baron's Double Down Pistol. If most of you have used it, you know why. But that is aside the point, because Brutus's minigun defies all logic of keeping the game balanced. You have the most stupid spray gun with one of the highest DPSs in the game, like 250, compared to Midas's Gilded Eye drum gun, which I think has a DPS of like 260, but it's balanced out by the fact that it has a little bit less spray power in terms of structure damage. Brutus's minigun is entirely built to spray down walls. That is its basic whole purpose. In the eyes of casuals, in the eyes of ranked players, it gets really annoying. Most people know exactly why, and if you've seen and played ranked with the Brutus minigun, you know why as well. It is absolutely dumb. It is not worth even trying.
Yeah,
There's no point. There is just no point. There's no point in playing ranked if all there is just stupid stuff happening every 30 seconds. Just think about it. We have one of the most fun seasonal ideas, the heist season. Everybody loves a good heist season. I know I do. But when you add stupid overpowered melee and spray items like the minigun to the game, you either have to make it balanced by making it really hard to get, which currently does not exist, because if you have the legendary key card from the Outlaw community quest, you can unlock a vault or a chest that's in the black market, and if you have the legendary key card, you most likely also have the common key card, which means you can unlock everything related to the Outlaw community quest key cards, which includes the legendary Outlaw chests in those little areas where you can get a guaranteed Dilbit, legendary Outlaw shotgun, and 2 big pots. Meaning you can get the good shotgun, full shields, and a mythic right at the start of the game, which is really, really unbalanced. what they should have done after thinking about this, and hopefully Epic sees this video or someone sends this exact clip to Epic. If you're gonna make a powerful mythic in a season theme that everybody loves that now they hate because of the loot pool, make it so it's harder to get mythics. Like, make it so like one mythic or an exotic costs 2 to 3 dill bits each, because then you can't just grab a mythic and leave. Like that game, we landed at the Magic Boss or Mass Meadows Black Market. We instantly dropped. I got the Outlaw chest and Midas' drum gun instantly because of the guaranteed dill bit, plus a good shotgun and 2 big pots that I gave one to Zay for 50 shield, for 150 HP combined, plus a mythic. And of course we died because spammers, and people who are good that actually suck, because all they do is spray. But in other words, there's nothing you can do when there's overpowered mythics that you can get right at the start of the game. There's no point.
Yeah, I agree, but my man's zero, so...
You have to make at least each one mythic or exotic. How about this? Make the overpowered items 3 dill bits. Make the less overpowered mythics or exotics, like the ones that don't do damage but are still good, 2 dill bits. And some of the least used mythics 1 dill bit. For example, the Slap Twinfire Auto. It's probably broken in zero build, but in build mode for most people, it's still bad in zero build. It's good in zero build, don't get me wrong, but in build mode it's absolutely awful. Only in early game is it really good, or in laggy servers. But in other words, you'd rather carry a Sentinel or an Outlaw over the Twinfire, so the Twinfire can be like 1 to 2 dill bits. But Brutus's minigun is 1 dill bit just like every other mythic and exotic, which makes it really unbalanced. For so many good and bad reasons is it in the game. It is just stupid and unbalanced, and I wish it was never in the game. Zay, do you have anything to add on that? About the mythics costing 1 dill bit problem?
Oh, hell yeah, that's some bullshit, man. All you need is 1 dill bit just to get overpowered fucking mythic. It should be at least 2 dill bits.
And like I just said, you can get a guaranteed dill bit from the Outlaw chest with having a legendary keycard, which I have. And most people do.
Yeah, but that's all I got for this day, so I'll see you later.